Hi, my name is Wes Ifan. I'm the pastor at First Reformed Church in Hawthorne, New Jersey. I was reflecting lately on Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 through 5. And in light of everything that I've seen going on in the world and in our country, it has had a particular resonance for me. Let me first read the text and then share a quick reflection. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 5, it says, "Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind, let each esteem others better than himself. Let each of you look out not only for his own interests, but also for the interests of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus." In light of everything that I see going on, I'm reminded of what Paul was trying to get the church in Philippi to do. He wanted them to engage in humility. He was encouraging them towards a humble spirit. And as I look and see what is going on around us in this country and also in the world, I'm recognizing that people are beginning to be puffed up and to have a certain sense of arrogance such that they look down at other people. And what happens is that when we look down at other people, we ignore their humanity. We don't recognize how they too were also created in the image and likeness of God. And we strip them of their humanity and we marginalize them. But the other thing that the text clearly states is the idea that we should not be looking only to our own self-interests, but we should also be looking at the interests of others. And so that means that we have to have more empathy. We have to put ourselves in the shoes of our fellow brothers and sisters. When you love your neighbor as yourself, you have a certain sense of empathy for what it is that they go through. And the final thing that I think about is having the same mind that was also in Christ Jesus. Look, we have a lot of slogans in the church, and we have a lot of things that sound really good. One thing I can think of is when we had that time when everybody was wearing wristbands that said WWJD. What would Jesus do? And I often ask that question of myself. What would Jesus do if he was here today? What would he do if he saw the way in which we treat one another? If he saw the way we treat the poor and the marginalized? If he saw the way we are treating those who are immigrants? How would he react? What would Jesus do? And I'm reminded that as I read the text, maybe it's less about having a wristband that says WWJD or slapping a bumper sticker on the back of our car that says WWJD. Instead, maybe it is for us to take the moment to actually be the Bible that someone would read, to actually act and have the same mind that is also in Christ Jesus, that sees the marginalized and tries to humanize them, that sees the person who is poor and tries to help them. And so I love what Paul says here in the text because it helps crystallize more clearly what it is that I ought to do. Be more like Jesus. I hope you are blessed by the hearing of the word. Take care and God bless.